Hi again. I'm Audrey DeAngelis. I'm the public historian here at Oatlands. And following up on my last video about Catherine Beach and Thomas Lattimore, here's another story about a Carter family descendant who didn't live here at Oatlands, but who did have an interesting story. As a refresher, George Carter Jr. sold the mansion at Oatlands out of the family in 1897, 4 years after his daughter Elizabeth was married there, and the same year that her daughter, Grayson Carter Beach, was born. Grayson, called Grace, was the sister of Catherine Lattimore and served as a yeomanette during World War I. Later, she married a man named John Edwin Barber and had a son named Carter Barber. Carter joined the Coast Guard during World War II, serving as a journalist. In 1943, he was aboard a patrol craft that was sunk off the coast of Tunisia. 5 men were lost as the ship went down in about a minute. But fortunately, he and 60 of the men survived, although it took a few hours floating before they were recovered. The next summer, Carter was in the English Channel on Coast Guard Cutter 16, part of the Rescue Flotilla 1, also called the Matchbox Fleet. The wooden craft with gasoline engines would ordinarily be hunting submarines on the home front, but this was D-Day. The 60 craft of the Matchbox Fleet were assigned to help pull men out of the water along the Norman beaches assigned to American, British, and Canadian armies. Remember, Carter was a correspondent. His job was to be taking pictures and to write up the articles after the fact, but he wasn't going to just watch men floundering in 50-degree water, so of course he also helped the crew of the CG-16, called the homing pigeon, pull men out of the water. That day, CG-16 recovered 126 men, and the fleet as a whole saved more than 400. By the end of the month, over 1,400 men had been saved by the fleet. The 16 men working aboard number 16 all received Navy and Marine Corps medals for heroism for their work on D-Day, including Carter Barber.